are the Soundcore Liberty 2 Pros that come in at a retail of $149 better than the Liberty 2s, which come in at $99? Let's find out. If you're looking for tech reviews that give you the information that you actually care about, then hit that subscribe button and be sure to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Over 2 months ago, I picked up the Liberty 2s, which retail for $99. They were on sale for $69. I couldn't pass up that deal. But then I thought, you know what? I know the Liberty 2 Pros are out, so let me go ahead and pick those up as well, compare the two, and see exactly what the differences are. When it comes to reviewing anything that involves audio, the sound is so subjective. I can sit there and tell you how something sounds. To me, it may not sound the same to you. So yes, sound is important when reviewing, but I've come up with 4 additional things that I think are extremely important when it comes to you picking up your next earbuds. So that list, number 1, of course, sound quality. I'm going to throw max volume in there because it is very important that these do get loud enough if you're in louder environments. Number 2, fitment. Number 3 is battery. Number 4, price. And number 5, Bluetooth connectivity. And that BS line that we throw out there when we start a video, I'm not an audiophile. Yeah, I'm guilty of that as well. But listen, we're turning over a new leaf. If you deem yourself an audiophile, you're probably not clicking on a video about earbuds that retail for less than $149. So this video is going to be for the consumer, so don't worry about that. And of course, if you're looking for specs, sorry, not going to go over those as well. Information is in the description. If there's anything that you think I missed, please feel free to hit me up in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer those questions. First up, Bluetooth connectivity. There's nothing more annoying than when you're listening to music or watching a video that the sound starts cutting out because the Bluetooth is disconnecting. Or when you're watching a video and it looks like you're watching a kung fu movie from the 80s. That's not going to work. Whether you pick up this pair or this pair, you're not going to be disappointed when it comes to Bluetooth connectivity. No problems whatsoever. I've used these cutting grass, put the phone in my back pocket, no cutouts whatsoever. Heck, I've even had it on my desk over there, and I've walked around the room. No problems cutting out, even walking in the other room. Great job on staying connected, and everything is in sync. None of that kung fu stuff that I grew up on. You probably haven't. That's such a bad joke. Next up, let's talk about that battery life. Some folks use their earbuds all day long, so they need a long battery. Now, the nice thing is, the Liberty 2 Pros, I averaged about 7 hours. The Liberty 2s, I averaged about 7.5. Now, the nice thing is with these, you use them for those 7.5 hours, sometimes more. If you've got a charge left in the case, you drop them in there. 10 minutes of charge will get you 2 extra hours. Now, come on. You listen to these for 7-8 hours, take a 10-minute break, drop them in and charge them, you get an additional 2 hours. Hell, take a 20-minute break, you'll probably get 3 to 4 hours. In my experience of charging these for 10 minutes, in a case that has charge, I got over 2 hours of additional usage. Not bad at all, considering there are a lot out there that don't get more than 4 to 5 hours usage. So major win for these. Next up, let's talk about fitment. This is my number 1 thing that is important to me when I'm buying earbuds. They have to stay in my ears. Whenever I would pick up any wired or Bluetooth, now we got true wireless, the first thing I would pick up is some Comply foam tips. No, not a sponsor, but I do recommend them if you're picking up anything, and they do have them for your earbuds, because those are a must. They are so perfect when it comes to giving you extra hold in your ears. As a matter of fact, I know they're starting to add more true wireless on there. Let's go to the website.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Oh, snap. They have them for these. Can I guess I should finish the video. All right, back to the video. These are probably the best I've used. They come not only with the silicone, which are okay, they offer the ear tips as well, which sit in the back of your ears and really fit in there firmly, which I absolutely love. Only adjust every once in a while, but like I said, probably the best I've used on either one because the designs are exactly the same. So let's talk about that sound quality. Now this is where it gets a little cloudy because I'm going to tell you right now, if your earbuds don't stay in your ears, then the quality of the music goes down as well as the max volume. So fitment is very important when it comes to getting the best quality out of your earbuds. Out of the box, how do they sound? The Liberty 2 Pros, in my opinion, are a little bit more refined. You got some good mids and some highs, so if you got a song there's a lot of guitars and a lot of singing, a lot less bass, you're going to hear everything. However, if you like that bass, you get a great mix of it. If you like a lot of bass, well, these will probably be better for you because these are more bass heavy. Now, if you don't want to spend the money and you want to try to get the same sound that these have on this, there is an app you can use and you can lighten up the bass. These sound almost identical. More about the app in a little bit. So on the price, I did mention this at the top of the video. These are $149 and the 2s are $99. I did get them on sale for $69. Now, depending on what you want is all depending on how much you're going to pay. For example, you got the Apple AirPod Pros, which have a bunch of features on them, which is why people like to buy them and use with their Apple iPhone. Like Find My AirPods, which never works. But I digress. With your $149 price tag, you get a little different looking case. The drivers are updated, but like I said, we're not going to talk about that. You want to get more of that information, click the description. The case, you can wirelessly charge these with a Qi wireless charger, and these you just plug in with USB-C. Both are that way, so that's good to go. If you're a wireless person, these are good. But as far as any other price differences, those are the two things that I can really point out are the big things. Now, with a lot of wireless earbuds, you don't get anything else beyond that. These do come with an app. Now, if you don't want to mess with the app, just hear me out for a second. This app does some pretty cool things. You download it, you put these in, not at the same time, obviously, whatever pair you have, and it will test your hearing to see what your ears are sensitive to, and it will set it up that way. Now, if you don't want to mess with that, I completely understand. They have equalizers, 22 of them to be exact, that you can pick a sound from that you may like. However, back to what I just said, if you don't feel like messing with the app and you want some really good sounds, and that's opening up there for me, a little more refined, a little more bass, you can adjust it if you want to download the app. I'm just telling you how it is. You got to download the app if you want a little bit more out of these, as well as getting any firmware updates, which help any bugs that could happen, which we all know with technology these days, they always fix it with a firmware update. So there is one more thing that I do want to talk about. True mono experience, for those of you who just don't care what that term means. Some people do understand. You take the earbuds out, especially the right one, you put it in the case to start charging it, the left one stops working. The whole idea behind that is that the right one is the master, the left one is the slave. Take the right one out and put it away. The left one's useless because it actually links to the right earbud. These will allow you to work independently. Now, give me a second and I'm going to explain this because this is kind of important. You got an Android phone, probably going to sync up a lot easier. Open them up, turn on your Bluetooth, you'll see they'll sync. Take a second, they will have a second one that syncs up with an L at the end of the name, hence the left ear. That will allow these to work independently. Put the left ear in, put the right one into charge, boom, you're good to go. Take the right one out, pop it in, everything fills up nicely. Vice versa, take it out, the right one works, boom, put it in, it fills back nicely. The iPhone, a little bit of a pain in the pardon my French. I did mess around with it. I'd say 80% of the time it worked okay. You had to fiddle with it, take them out, put them in, take them out. I'm pretty sure that's Apple messing with it and it's not anything that Soundcore is doing. I just think they want their AirPod Pros to work better than anyone else's. But these do work, so I don't want to shy you away from it. You just might have to read the directions. And if you have any problems when you pick them up because you watch this video, comment down below. I'll be more than happy to help you out. So I've been talking a lot about these things and what they both can do. And the only big difference that we have here is wireless charging and some new drivers in the earbuds. And you want to check out the description again and compare them a little bit. I honestly, there really isn't much of a difference. So for me, spending $149, don't have to mess with an app and it sounds good, wireless charging, I don't see it, to be completely honest with you. 99 bucks, potentially on sale for 69 bucks. I'm going for these every single time. But that's just my opinion. I'm putting it out there for you guys. Now, if you don't like wireless earbuds, I do have a playlist right here of other Bluetooth, wireless, wired, the whole nine you can check out. Of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You guys take it easy, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, we are on take 4 of this crap, and I'm going to tell you right now, if something happens and these don't record, I'm done, okay? I'm done.